y'all, what's up? It's Morgan, and today I have this BH Cosmetic blush palette tutorial. I hauled this just a little while ago, and so I thought I'd do a tutorial on it, and I came up with this like red and purple halo, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you want to know how to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm just going to tape my eyes like I normally do. The way that I tape them is I line it up to the end of my brow and line it up that way. I find that it's the easiest that way, and it kind of makes sure that you're going to get an even slant on either side. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a blending brush and grab a matte brown eyeshadow. It's just a really light color, very close to my skin tone as a transition. And I'm just going to sloppily put it in my crease like I normally do. And then I'm going to deepen it up with a little bit of a darker tone that I show you in just a second. With this shade, I'm just going to blend it on the outer V of my eye and then take it into the first third of my eye, packing it in and making sort of a halo shape with my eye. You see how it connects over in the crease and it connects to the outside of the V? That is what we're going for. Now I'm just going to take this pink shadow from the palette. It kind of, it looks pink in the pan, but when you put it on, as you can see, it's more of a red shade. And before I put it on, I spritzed my brush with some setting spray so that the eyeshadow would look more foiled and more pigmented. And I'm just packing it where there is no shadow, and I'll go back and I'll blend it all together to make it look very seamless. And sometimes whenever you blend it out, you lose some of the color payoff, so I'll go back again with this reddish pink shadow and make. Now I'm going to be taking these two matte shadows from the Morphe 35T palette. It's a dark chocolate brown and a deep purple, and I'm just deepening up the color. I wasn't as happy with the lighter brown, so I'm just going to go back and place it where I put my halo at. And like I said before, I'll go through and I'll blend, and then I'll reapply shadow and blend again. Now we're just going to remove our tape and reveal the sharp line, and then move on to our face. Today for my face, I'm going to start off with this the Porefessional by Benefit in the mattifying gel. This mattifies and smooths out your pores. And then to prime my face, I'm going to put on the Maybelline Pore Eraser in my T-zone where I have the biggest pores. Makes your skin look very flawless. And then I'm going to go in with the NARS All Day Luminous Foundation in the shade Light 5, and I'm going to buff it all over my face. I'm starting off with this Sonia Kashuk buffing brush, but I wasn't very happy with it. It stole too much of the product, so I switched out to Bare Minerals. And now for concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just going to highlight with it in the normal areas. I'm going to make a triangle shape underneath my eyes, put it down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and on my forehead. The reason I do this is to even out the highlight, I guess, just so it doesn't look super weird with stark white under eyes, and then you know, nothing else on the face, and it really comes together whenever you bronze and contour. And so I'm just blending it out with a damp beauty blender as always. After I blend out my concealer, I'm going to set it by baking with my Airspun loose translucent powder. This is at your drugstore at Walmart for like $4. Moving on to contouring, I'm going to take the lightest shade with this angled BH Cosmetics contouring brush. This is my favorite brush to contour with. I will explain it later in my February favorites and talk about it, but it's just great. And of course you have to dance and then put on your mascara. I'm using these Scandal Eyes by Rimmel, and yeah, and then I'm trying to balance it on my nose, but it's not happening for me. After I apply mascara, I put on some false lashes and dust off all of the excess powder on my face from baking. And I'm going to move on to the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to highlight underneath my brow and on my inner corner with these really pretty shades. I'm really impressed with this palette. Now for blush, I'm going to go back into the BH Cosmetics Eye and Blush palette, and I'm going to go in with this taupe shade to put underneath my eye. Not quite moving on to blush yet, which I don't know why I'm so excited to get to that part, but I am. And I'm just smoking underneath my lash line, like I always do. I'm finally going in with blush, and I'm going in with this mauve color and putting it on my cheeks, blending it out, making each side even. You know the drill. To highlight my cheeks, I'm going to go in with the Carly Bible palette. I'm going to take this really pretty like champagne color, and I'm going to dust it along my cheekbones and on my little button nose and on my cupid's bow. And you'll see I'm very impressed with how shiny these are. You can't really see because my brightness is too bright, if that makes sense. But trust me whenever I say you can see me from outer space. For lips, I'm going in with this Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Carmelo. It is my favorite, and that should complete the look. I will spritz my face with some setting spray, and then I will pose for the camera like I always do. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, please subscribe. I put out new videos every week, and thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you again, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!